Presence. Presence is derived from how much energy you put into or how present you are in a combination of your nonverbal communication cues. Things like posture, the quality of your body language, how you carry yourself. In essence, presence is what you say about who you are before you even open your mouth to speak. Showing up, more engaged, present, and embodied in your communications will be more engaging and impactful for your listener and help you to create the impressions that you intend. Since most of us are recording or conducting virtual meetings sitting down, I thought it would be a good idea to address posture. Now, the tips I'm about to speak on are the same that I give when I'm coaching for strong in-person executive presence and communications during live interactions. Whether conducting a meeting at a conference table, in an interview, or if you're on stage presenting on a panel, when sitting, your presence is all from the hips up. This means you want to pull long and tall out of your sit bones to bring more length and strength, stature, to the portion of your body that is visible to your audience. Oftentimes when we're sitting, it's really easy to fold over at the waist, to slouch, and then bring our arms in close. You want to be mindful of these things. This is giving a very different experience and thus creating various impressions or perceptions about me to you as my audience. It's even easier to shrink and slouch when we scoot all the way back to the backs of our chairs, where it's often the most comfortable, but also often where we suddenly lose an inch or two of that stature. This tip is counterintuitive, but I want you actually more towards the front of your chair, where there's less cushion. This helps you to not fold over on yourself, minimizing your presence by sinking into the back of that chair, and it makes it a heck of a lot easier for you to keep that upper body tall and open. Working from home, I have a little hack for you. I have a medium-sized throw pillow that I scrunch up to make thick and put behind my back. And you can't see it on the sides, but it's going about, halfway up the sides of my back. And this keeps me sitting forward in my chair really easily and comfortably, but is also giving me the support that I need to keep that good posture throughout the day. Again, you want to be lifted, but you don't want to be stiff. You also want to be calm and relaxed. So ideally, I want you to be pulling up tall from your hip bones or sit bones in the center, all the way up to your shoulders. And then when you get to your shoulders, rolling them back and letting them fall down, allowing your arms to come out. The goal is I'm wanting you to take up more space, both vertically as well as horizontally, with your arms not pinned down at your side, but space, comfortable space in between your thoracic cavity and your arm. You can notice this is really easily achieved when you rest your arms on the armrests of your chair. If you don't have any armrests, use one arm on your desk or maybe two arms on your desk. My point being here is that I want you to be taking up more space with a tall, lifted, open posture that creates a presence that is open, engaged, and confident. The less space that you take up by folding over yourself or keeping your hands pinned down at your side, the more minimized you are going to appear, and the less impactful you will be at creating the intended impressions and presence that you desire. And remember, this guidance is applicable to any and all meetings or interviews or panel discussions you might participate in once we get back into live events. Have a good week.